Hello to all of my friends on YouTube. How is everybody doing today? So in this video tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how you can apply sidechain compression to certain tracks within your tune. So what is sidechain compression? Well, basically sidechain compression, the concept is pretty straightforward. It takes an audio signal, uses it as an input on a compressor, and attenuates the volume of a different signal based on the input of the original set signal. So that might sound confusing, but once you see it in practice, you'll go, okay, I totally understand what he means. So we got a little bit of a track going here, right? A little groove. And what we want to do basically is we're going to want to apply a compressor to this pad track. So we can go in here and drag this in. And what's going to happen is you're going to get that typical pumping effect in EDM once we apply this. So I'm going to go into here and I'm going to click this little arrow to open this section up. And then I have the option to enable sidechain in the compressor. So I'm going to click that. And I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take this kick that I've already laid out and I'm going to copy it up to this ghost kick. Now, as it sits currently, actually normally it would be like this, master out, right? So the audio from this kick is going out to the master, and we would basically just have two kicks playing at the same time, and it would be really loud. We don't want this kick playing, we just want to set it as a trigger. So I'm going to go into sends only, and now this is literally only sending a signal. It's not playing audio anymore, right? So if I solo it, you can see how this is blue here. That means there's only a send coming out of this particular track. So, you know, this is useful if you want to apply sidechain compressions in an area of your track where the kick isn't, or you want to get fancy and throw some other triggers into this channel. You can totally do that. So anyways, I'm going to go into the pad. I'm going to go audio input from, and I'm going to go ghost kick. So now it's pulling the signal from this channel into here. And when I play, that is the kick signal that's coming in. So I'm going to change this to peak because I want it to react. I want the compressor to react quickly, not an average over time. React quickly. I'm going to turn the knee all the way down so that there is no, see how it curves like this. I'm going to make sure the compression kicks in right away because I want an aggressive style for this sound. And I'm going to go in here and I'm going to change the ratio. I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to put it to infinite, and I'm going to drag the threshold down. And basically what's going to happen is you'll hear that ghost kick signal come through, and depending on where I set this threshold, the volume of the pad is going to duck down below the kick. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can do something here. So I'm going to go into, what the heck is it called? There we go. Okay, let's take a look at the audio signal. So you can see every time that kick drum hits now, the audio signal is ducking, right? So that's kind of a cool effect. You can also put this on your bass to create a little bit more room in the low end for the kick, because oftentimes there'll be frequencies between the two of them. Even though this is offset, the bass, you still might want to do this just as a good practice to keep your low end clean. So yeah, there are ways as well that you can apply sidechain compression just to certain frequency ranges. So let's say for the bass, for instance, you didn't want the entire thing ducking, you just wanted the low end ducking because you wanted to make sure your kick was kind of leading the way. There's ways you can do that, but I'm not going to get into that in this tutorial. yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll try to get to them. Take it easy.